Enemy Game, welcome to play Sonic Hedgehog 2. We're back in Metropolis zone. This zone actually reminds me of my very first video that I made on YouTube actually. Which, I don't know how I feel about it, but the person I made it for liked it, so I guess that's a plus. Either way, I don't want to talk about that, because that's one of my old videos, and I don't like my older videos. Especially my old Let's Plays. Either way, Sonic Hedgehog 2. Oh, actually, saying that, there's nothing I can really say. And saying that, I kind of realised, when I do the second playthrough of this game, I don't know what I'm going to say when I do this zone. I mean, I can talk about the bosses a little bit, because I know that I'm going to be mentioning the bosses a little more. But that's it. They should have really put trivia on this zone. I love the music. It's all futuristic and it's awesome. I love the music in this game. And then I get shot out the window because Supersonic's now here. Yeah, for those of you who don't like me overusing Supersonic, as I've said like 50 million times, I will be doing another playthrough with just normal Sonic. I'll also incorporate Tails alone in there. Like, I'll switch it up, so like, maybe first act be Sonic, second act be Tails. I know that I want Tails to be fighting most of the bosses, because I want to give Tails some spotlight, you know? I like Tails, so Tails can get the boss zones. But yeah. Yeah, I have a vendetta to kill all of those slices. As for the Astrons, they kill themselves. And Tails is like, I don't know what he's doing, he's like kind of like tap dancing. He's like, I love this music, Sonic. All of this corkscrew is making my head spin. You can actually kill the Astrons if they fly out. I don't know what that slicer was doing inside there, by the way. He's trying to get the machine to work, like, how the fuck does Sonic get this to work? But you can actually kill the Astrons if they fly outside of the walls. It's possible to hit them, which is pretty nifty, I guess. Something I'm doing for this boss is I'm picking out the second controller and I'm going to beat this boss's Tails. So Supersonic's just going to be standing to the right and he's going to be like, Tails, take him on for me. And Tails just be like, I'll do my best, Sonic. Because, you know, Tails loves helping Sonic. And I love the whole theme of Tails trying harder to be as good as Sonic. They implement that very well in Sonic Adventure, which I really like. You also get to see the animation of Sonic transforming back from to normal Sonic, which is pretty sweet. And the last tactic Eggman does, basically, as you could see, he was having those little orb things around him. Every time he hit one, he would have a fake Eggman come out. His final move is basically shoot a laser at you. And after a while of the second controller not being touched, the computer stops controlling Tails again, and Tails basically does everything that you do. And now to head to the next zone in the game. This zone has my favourite music in it. This zone's music is lovely. I love this zone's music. It's just so peaceful and relaxing. And it makes me want to go to sleep because I love it. Does this zone have any trivia? Although, actually, first I should probably explain the badniks. You've got the flying red eagles, which are called Valkyrie. You've got the little propeller guys that shoot mines underneath them. They're called Nebula. And you also have the little turtles with that ride bigger turtles called Turtloid. There isn't any trivia for this game, but that's fine because I love the music in this zone. You know what? I'm gonna let you guys listen to it. Enjoy. Do you ever get that, like, one music track that you just really, really enjoy, and no matter what mood you're in, it will make you happy? It will just put a smile on your face, and you just really, really enjoy it? This is that one music track for me. I just absolutely love this track, and it gets interrupted by an invisibility jingle. Not an invincibility jingle, an extra life jingle. But yeah, this is that one track for me where I just absolutely love it. And it gets ruined by Supersonic. I hate you, Supersonic, why? No, we're right near the end of the level anyway, so it's fine. But yeah. Now we're on Wing Fortress Zone. If you keep holding right, Sonic will run fast enough and just go right onto the Wing Fortress. Either that or you can jump. I'll show off the jumping version, I guess, when I do the other playthrough, I guess. I haven't actually recorded it yet. I'm kind of like talking over this to figure out what I should really do, because even though I played this game and I know what I did, it's easier for me to remember what I've done by re-watching myself. So, you know. I'm also, right here I'm going to be taking the shortcut way, which it skips basically almost the entire level. But when I do the other playthrough, I will be showing off the whole level. So, you know, I do quite like this level, the concept of being really high in the sky and everything, but I'll get more into that later on. Now, Wing Fortress Zone, the badniks are, you just have the little chickens, and they're called Clucker. They kind of look like the chickens from Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog, actually. This level has quite a bit of trivia, actually. I don't know if I'll be able to get through it in this. So, you know what, I might actually leave it for the other playthrough, just because we'll have a little bit more to talk over here. There's an extra life down here, make sure you get it, because, you know, it's not hard to miss, and even though there's a bottomless pit there, to be honest, they actually have a little weird fan blowing at the bottom. It's like an invisible fan, basically. It's not supposed to be there, but it's basically implying that you can't fall down there. You're supposed to be able to just, you know, survive that fall, because it will just fly you back up onto the platform. But yeah, here's the boss. If you're wondering why Sonic can't just jump over and hit Eggman, there's supposed to be a red laser there. Although I think YouTube's compression rate might fix that, I'm not sure. So you might be able to see a flashing laser, which is awesome. That boss is pathetically easy as Supersonic. But yeah, that boss is actually quite difficult, for those of you wondering. And I'll show that off in its full form during my other playthrough, of course. And Eggman's getting away. I don't know how we're going to catch up with him. Oh, Tails is back, and he's got a jet engine with him. That's right, Tails made it. Tails didn't get shot down. Tails is saving us. Tails is helping us save the day. See, this is what I meant. Without Tails, we wouldn't have been able to do this. Yes, I know Supersonic knows the ability to fly, but the way I think of it, this game is kind of the point where Supersonic is learning to fly. It's like, Supersonic doesn't actually fly until the end of the game, in all honesty. And I like that, and it's kind of like the whole concept of Sonic trying to control Supersonic. And by the end of Sonic 3 and Knuckles, he actually learns up to fly, and in the future games, he actually has proper flying mechanics, like Sonic Generations. He can fly throughout the whole level and everything, which is quite awesome. So yeah, now we're on to the Death Egg Zone. Death Egg Zone, you don't hear the music for it that much, but I'll be showing it off in the next video. Here we have the first boss. This boss is called Mecha Sonic. Mecha Sonic, what you want to do is he'll float down from the ceiling, and you'll spin dash him, and after he starts to curl up into a little ball, quickly spin dash out of there, and then jump on his head an extra 3-4 times, depending on how many times you manage to get him during spin dash. During this fight, the Death Egg robot, you basically want to go behind him, hit him in the butt twice. He'll take 2 steps forward, and then you want to jump into his back, jump back, jump to his back, jump back again. Just keep repeating that. Eventually he'll be flying up into the ceiling, which then you'll need to spin dash, and as soon as the target cursor goes red, you'll see it in a second here. There you go, it goes a bit red. Then you want to spin dash back, jump into him, and then after he'll launch his claws at you. And then once the other one goes, jump back, hit him, and he'll fly back up. and then do the same thing here, except during this step he'll walk forward instead of launch his claws at you. Basically, he changes from walking forward to launching claws. So here he'll walk forward. If he was able to fly back up into the air again, you know, when he comes back down, he'll launch his claws. Either way, I think that's a pretty easy boss fight, you know. I'm used to it, but very first time you play that boss, you will die a lot. To be honest, when I first got here, same with the Sonic 1 boss actually, I got a game over when I first got here, and I was pissed. So I went through the whole game, and game over right on the final boss. And you know what that means? You have to start the whole thing all over again. Because games back then, you know, these games like these didn't have save, you know. Save feature wasn't invented until like Sonic 3 and Knuckles. So we had to deal with not being able to save. Fun. But you know, it made games a lot more worth playing, and it made you remember the first few stages a little more, because you know, you'd be constantly replaying them. The reason why I know Emerald Hill Zone so much is because I kept dying in Chemical Plant, and I kept replaying Sonic Emerald Hill Zone, so, you know. The reason I know Green Hill so much is because I kept dying in Marble Zone. And so on and so forth, you know. I love the music here. The thing that I get here is Tails tries to save Sonic, and then I always presume that Sonic just learns how to fly for a bit, and I quite like that concept. Although the good ending, the bad ending, in my opinion, is better because Sonic doesn't fly. Tails legitimately saves Sonic, and Sonic's just like, "Hey buddy, I love you, you're like the greatest pal ever, you just saved my life." And, you know, I like the concept of Tails rescuing Sonic, because it shows that Tails isn't useless, you know. Because Tails isn't a useless character, Tails is quite a helpful character, and I quite like his contribution to the Sonic universe. Like the first game, you have a remix of all of the songs composed together to make a big melody. Yeah, like Yuji Naka, the last gamer is preferred to as U2. And, yeah, you know my thoughts on this game. I love this game. This game is like, it took everything that Sonic 1 did and made it better. And even though Sonic 3 and Knuckles does that as well, and Sonic 3 and Knuckles is a better game, I will admit Sonic 3 and Knuckles is a better game, this game is my favourite just by a little bit. Mainly in terms of, I like the music a bit better, I like the zones a bit better. I also think that this is just about the right length. Sonic 3 and Knuckles, to me, that can drag out just a little bit. I mean, yes, it's because it's two games put into one, understandable, but either way, they're both fantastic games. I like this game a lot more. If you like Sonic 3 and Knuckles more, perfectly fine, let me know. Tell me why if you want. Dreams come true! Yeah, that song's awesome. But yeah. You'll actually notice some of the music that you hear here isn't actually in the playthrough that we did. Some of the music is two-player music, which is pretty cool. First time I heard it, I was like, where the fuck did this come from? And you even get in the sound test. In the sound test, you can actually hear beta music. I think Hidden Palace Zone. And longest time, you just thought, what the fuck? Where the hell did this come from? And then you find out years later that it's beta music for a beta level called Mystic Palace Zone. And it's just like, Hidden Palace Zone, and it's like, wow. Either way, I'll see you guys in the next playthrough of Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Next playthrough will be containing Sonic alone and Tails alone, but both kind of fused together so I don't have to do 3 playthroughs of the game. So, you know, that should be fun. I'll be showing off a few differences here and there, so like both of Sonic and Tails ending. Either way, thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hope you enjoyed this Let's Play.